Hello guys, is that better? Can you guys hear me now? Perfect, thank you Chloe. Right, we got there in the end, thank God for that. Right, that's what's been happening during qualifying then. Nerf pack I saw on the grass. Usual nerf pack, doing some grass cutting. Who have we got doing laps? Picardi, are you sure you can't hear me, mate? As Paranoid's just stuck it straight into the wall live on stream. Kieran coming up to the little chicane, through the right, through the left. He's coming up to the fast left-hander, into the fast right. Up to 6th through this little left. Back down to 5th for Kieran here. He's not on a lap, great. Stay on with AMG, see what he can do. AMG coming up to the final 2 corners. Now into the final corner, what can he do? Can he make an improvement on his time already? He can't. Almost half a second down for AMG. Chip Hazard just misses out, so it looks like we're losing Saratel, Paranoid, Anderson, Chip Hazard, Nerf Pack and Venom from Q1. JJ Trim taking the Q1 pole time, 1:16.6. Great lap. So as I said, guys, we are losing from the session. Saratel, Paranoid, Anderson, Chip Hazard, Nerf Pack, and Venom. Good evening, Terriers. How are you? I'm doing alright, mate. How are you? Expecting to see a good time from you here. A clean race at Hungary. Not too sure on that one, Terriers, but we'll see. We will see. So we currently have out on track JJ Trim, Carl Trim, the Trim brothers, and Mechanical. I think we will stick on board with JJ. So he'll be the first one to set time. JJ going with the mediums again. Showed some real good pace on the mediums last session. As JJ's just coming up to the final two corners, about to start his flying lap. One little moment coming out the final corner for JJ there. He starts his line, starts his lap. It's a really clean sector one from JJ there. As he comes up to the tight right-left chicane, into this fast sweeping left, and then the sweeping right-hander as you come out to the flat-out left-hander. Just let's see what JJ can do as he comes around the final two corners. Nice and tight to the apex. As he comes through the final corner, what's it going to be on the medium tyres? It's a 1:18.3 so far. And his brother comes and smashes it out of the park 1.2 seconds quicker, but on the soft tyre that is. Great time from the Trim brothers there. AMG coming around the final corner. What can he set? It's a 122.2. Taking that was a burner lap. On there sitting a 118.5 on the mediums. Terriers up there with 117.3. Bacardi, look at that. Wow, a 116.5. Wow, what a lap from Bacardi that was. Oh, and we've seen Mechanical out. Now what happened there, Colin? Please explain that one to us. Jesus. As I've just jumped on board with Robinho 251 Magic and he's hit the wall. He's currently reversing back up the track. Mihal crosses the line in a 118.3. Mechanical puts no TC and tail went away. No comment. So the only people left to set times is Robinho 251 Magic and Gameful, who's now coming out of the pits, it looks like. Yes, he is. We'll ride on board with my old foe from Tier 3, Gameful odds. See what sort of time he can set. Closely followed by Carl Trim. Mihal currently 1/10 down as he boxes, renews that tyres. Jack Slater coming around the final corner. He too is boxing for new tyres. Kieran is currently just chilling. AMG's in. So all we have out on track currently is Gameful and Carl Trim. We'll stick on board with Gameful as he'll be the first one to cross the line. Few more people leaving the pits. Bonnie Val 99 and JJ Trim have just come out, starting their out laps. Here comes Gameful. Coming up to turn 5. As we have a yellow flag ahead, which I believe is for the two cars that have just come out the pits. Hopefully they can see that Gameful's on the lap and move out of the way. Yeah, well done by JJ then. Gameful coming up to the final two corners. Taking it nice and tight to the apex. He comes around the final corner. What can Gameful do here? And that's a 117.2 for Gameful. That currently puts in P3. Coal trim is well above his time, so I'm guessing that may have been a burner lap. JJ has just started his lap to see what he can do on soft tyres. As he's approaching some traffic, I believe that's another car on a flying lap. I believe that's Bonnie Val, sorry if I get your name wrong. Let's jump on with Bonnie. He's there on the medium tyres to take it slightly wider there. And they're currently almost 2 tenths down on their time. Can they make any more time in the final 2 corners? As they approach the line, it's a 1:17.9. Doesn't quite improve, but JJ Trim does. 1:16.9. Currently puts in P2, and Coal Trim comes straight in with a 1:16.7. Great lap. Wow. Let's see what the guys in the drop zone can do. Jump on board with Kieran. Kyron. New Era 1:16.5. It's another great lap. Currently puts in P1. It's my teammate. No bias here, but come on New Era. And come on Kieran. Kieran currently 6 tenths under his time. See if he can keep that going for the last 2 corners. As he comes around the final corner, takes it a little bit wide, which, oh no, he's lost it. And that's Kieran out. Wow. 6 tenths under his time, and he's just lost it around the final corner. Completely sheared off the front left. Oh, you've got a feel for him there. AMG currently on a lap. He's just approaching the final corner. What can he do here? And that is a 1:16.9 from AMG. Puts in P5. Wow. What a lap. Ride on board with Mahai. DMC. See what he can do. He's currently in the drop zone. He's approaching the line. It's going to be a 1:17.2 for Mahai. That puts in P8 currently. Riding on board with Jack Slater currently. Oh, he's just given up on that lap. As we've got Rubinho 251 Magic doing donuts. So the next one to cross the line will be Gameful Odds. Gameful does a 1:16.7, half a second quicker than his last lap time, and that puts him P3. But will it be enough to see him through? Right on board with Bonnie Val. See if they can get themselves out of the drop zone. Terriers is currently on a lap. He's just approaching the chicane. Looks very tidy from Terriers there. And he just loses it completely out of shape. That's unfortunate. Let's see what Bonnie can do. She's approaching the first turn. Down into third. Oh, and just gets a little bit out of shape. She's approaching the fourth. Up to the fifth corner. They're currently 2/10 under their time. It's not quite enough. Oh, it's invalidated. That's unlucky. That's really unlucky. We'll ride on board with Jacks, although they don't need to do anything now if they're safe. As we've had a retirement on track, I believe that's Bonneville. Yeah, that's not ideal. It's in the rule book, don't retire on track. Please retire in the pits. So, your pole sitter for Q2 with a 1:16.3, is that? No, it's a 1:16.5 from New Era is your Q2 pole time, and we are losing in Q2 Bonneville 99, CDR Kiron, and Mechanical, who didn't set a time. Kiron in the comments saying he was a second up on his time. Heartbreak for Kiron there. Although he's usually a good driver around here. Usually picks up quite a few positions by staying out of trouble. See if he can do that again. So just confirmation that we are losing Mechanical, CDR Kiron, and Bonneville 99. Terriers saying they got away with that massively. Second between the top 10 though. Looks like it's going to be a close Q3. Although it does look as if JJ has got about 6 million soft tyres left to use since he's been using mediums on most of his runs. So we'll see how he does. And before anyone asks me, I'm not doing top 3 predictions. I can't on the first race. Not this close anyway. Kiron saying he hopes it pours down in the race and everyone's running a dry setup. Nice to see Kiron being the nice guy he is. So who will be the first set of time? Let me have a look. I believe it might be coal trim. So we'll stay on board with coal trim. He'll be the first one to set a time. Here comes coal trim now, approaching turn 1. Really smooth there from Cole so far. Nicely done through the chicane, coming up to the fast left-hander. Now into the right-hander. It's been a pretty decent lap from Cole so far. See if he can finish it off as he ends sector 2. Just approaching a bit of traffic in front, hopefully they can get out of the way. Looks like he may get just a touch of slipstream as he comes down the final straight here. And that's a 1:16.6 from Cole. A really good lap. A New Era straight in there with a 1:16.3. Cracking lap. Absolutely cracking lap. Robinho is in the pits. We've got JJ Trim about to start a flyer. As Terriers goes over the line, he sets a 1:17.3, puts himself P3 so far. Mahia DMC goes in there with a 1:17 flat. Currently 7/10 off of pole time. He'll be looking to improve that. Jack Slater has invalidated. Let's jump on board with JJ Trim. It's a purple sector 1. Whether that's his own or his... JJ Trim currently 7 seconds underneath his time. See if he can improve a few more seconds to get himself in the mix. As he comes up to the final corner. Nicely done on the final corner. He comes out. It's going to be a 1:16.5 for JJ Trim. A really reasonable lap for him. Gameful sneaking in there with a 1:17.1. Currently half a second over on his time. Jack Slater, I think, it'll be Bacardi to cross the line next. And Bacardi sets a 1:16.2. Wow. Really good lap. Really good lap. Currently puts him a 10th clear of New Era. Jack Slater comes around the final corner. What can Jack do? He's a 1:18.1. He'll be looking to improve that time. Stay on board with AMG. See what he can do. He's just finished sector 1. It's a purple sector 1. That might just be because that's his only lap so far. As he comes through the chicane, takes that really nicely. As he gets good rotation through the left and again through the right-hander. Cardi AMG, sorry, just about to finish sector 2, coming into sector 3. This is approaching the final 2 corners. What can he do? Current pole time of 1:16.2 to beat from Bacardi. He rounds out the final corner. What's it going to be from AMG? It's going to be a 1:16.5 for Bacardi's banker lap. But for AMG's banker lap, sorry. Let's jump on with Rubinho, as is the only one not to set a lap so far. Coming out the final corner now. What's it going to be for Rubinho? And that's a 1:16.6. That's a really good lap. That's a really reasonable lap. So far it's Bacardi from New Era, then JJ, AMG, Rubinho, Carl Trim, Mahai, Gameful, Terriers, and then Jax. We'll stay on board with Jax. Oh no, I think he's going to be over his time. Yes, he is. Don't think there's many people still on time, still on laps. AMG is, oh, he's 2 seconds over his time. We've got Gameful coming out the pits now on an out lap. Stay on board with Gameful, see what he can do. I'm expecting a quick lap from Gameful here. He's usually really good round Hungary from what I remember. Usually had some pretty good results. This Gameful comes around the final corner now to start his final run, I would imagine. Down into third gear, taking up to fourth. Gameful is currently almost a tenth under his time. Let's see if he can prove any more as he has a little moment. Hooks that left and right sequence up quite nicely as he goes into the left-hander, followed by the sweeping right. He is currently half a second under his time. Let's see what he can do. Time to beat so far is a 1:16.2 by Bacardi. This Gameful comes around the final corner. What's it going to be from Gameful? A 1:16.5. Currently puts him P4, as I think JJ might have just jumped in there straight after him with a 1:16.4. Stay on board with Mahai and see what he can do. He's currently almost half a tenth underneath his time. They've got a few more guys coming out on out laps. As he runs it wide. Surprised that wasn't a validation. And Mahai DMC is currently almost 4 tenths under his time. Let's see what he can do here. This will put him in the mix. If he can take the final corner nicely, this will definitely put him in the mix. And that is a 1:16.5 again. Wow. 4 drivers currently with all times in the 1:16.5s. With only 4 attempts covering the top 8 is, wow. This is going to be a close Q3. JJ is, it's telling me almost 3 attempts under. I don't know how true that is. JJ is half a second underneath his time currently. Wow, this could be a really, really good lap from JJ here. Can he keep it going for the last 2 corners? Terrier's jumping up there with 1:16.5. JJ does a 1:15.8. Wow. Where did that come from? 4 tenths quicker than the next man, Bacardi. Bacardi is currently on a lap. Let's ride on board. Let's see what Bacardi can do. Let's see if he can snatch pole. He is currently half a tenth over his time. New Era is currently a tenth down. He's just given up. He invalidated the lap. That's unlucky. Bacardi having a bit of trouble. Oh, I've just got to invite someone. Sorry guys, I'm just inviting Full Send so you can get in. So Bacardi comes into the pits. Terriers is not on a lap. AMG is stopped, so that looks like your grid. In Q3, JJ Trim taking it with a 1:15.8, followed by Bacardi with a 1:16.2. Gameful is a 1:16.3. New Era in 4th there with a 1:16.3. Good evening, Full Send. How are you, buddy? You okay? Well, you've just missed an absolute stonking lap from JJ Trim there with a 1:15.8. Crazy, crazy times. It shouldn't be, buddy. Just double check it, mate. Can you hear me, David? Let me just get the lap times. Can you hear me, David? Let me find out what's going on there, mate. Really? Should be able to. Let's have a look. Hold on. Yeah, hello. Alright, can you hear me now? Hello, hello. No? I don't understand what's going on. Yeah.
Can you hear it? You can't hear yourself, can you?
No, I can't hear nothing.
No, I can hear the game. So I'm on board with. I'm on board with. I just see the stream probably. Yeah, mechanical.
Hold on. Let me see what's going on with it, because I don't actually understand what's going on with it. So I've pretty much been talking to myself for the last hour then.
Oh, we're back on now. Yeah, we're all on. Can hear you, Dave.
Yeah.
There we go, we're all on. Yeah, we're all on.
Cool.
Colin just said he could hear me. Perfect.
Colin, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Perfect. Right, let's get at it. So, update me, what have I missed?
Far, mechanical stuck it in the wall.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep. Kieran was a second up on his time in Q2.
Okay.
Last corner. Other than that, he haven't really missed much. Other than obviously, like I say, JJ's lap time was a 1:15.8, which was just incredible. It's almost half a second clear of the next guy in second.
Well, okay. So then we get to racing. So it's our first race of the season. How's this going to pan out? So,
well, Bacardi has taken the lead so far from JJ. They're battling at the front. As Robinho looks like he's put it in the wall. Turn 2.
Core Venom's dropped right to the back of the field.
Let's see if we can see any damage.
Yeah, the flag, it's safety car.
I believe so. Yeah, virtual safety car. As Jack Slater gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags.
Okay, we got full weather predicted, have we?
I believe so, mate, yep. I think Bacardi did mention that there was a little bit of an issue with the game forecast.
Okay. Bonneville with a 5-place gain there. Great start. Same as Kieran.
Let's get this going up. Let's get this going up.
Here we go.
Hold on a minute. Position gained. Oh, where's Bacardi? Bacardi gets a drive-through penalty. Wow. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, and Kieran.
There is the positions gained. As Paranoid's gained 6, Saki has gained 6, Kieran has gained 6, and Bonneville has gained 6. But Bacardi now taking his drive-through.
This will cheer the lads up, first race of the season being a wet one.
Exactly that.
Yeah, makes it interesting.
Definitely. I know that Kieran's normally very, very good, or Chiron is normally very good in the wet in here, and he was kind of hoping for a wet.
Yeah. Teabag racing tonight, is he?
Bonneville up 8 positions so far, kept it nice and clean at the start.
Great start.
Paranoid up 9 positions as well. Really good start from them guys, as well as Saki all the way up from 20th up to 10th in the first lap.
This will highly suit the boys that are still running full TC.
Yeah, definitely. This New Era has jumped up 3 positions to take first so far.
Saki's up 11 places as well. Very interesting race to start the season. Should be very interesting.
This is a really, really mixed bag here.
Yeah, everyone's all over the place now, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly that. This could be really interesting. Bacardi down into 17th. He's going to be really disappointed with that. Starting second on the grid.
It's a long way to go though, especially in this weather. That means it's far too early to try and call the winner of this.
Yeah, exactly that. Anything can happen, as we've seen in previous seasons.
AMG's retired.
What happened to AMG there? Looks like he might have lost it, by the looks of it.
Under the safety car.
I wonder whether he may have lost that into the barrier coming into the pits.
Yeah, it's a very tough track to now in the dry, let alone in the wet. So.
Yeah, as Mechanical is in the pit.
I'm sure this caught a lot of guys off guard. I'm not sure many of them, anyone's actually practicing the wet for this.
As Mechanical comes in for another front wing, a tyre change.
So he's spending a bit of money there, isn't
he? Here he is. Team aren't going to be happy. Yeah, team are not going to be happy. James Vowles is going to be on his back straight after this.
He'll have to get himself a new seat for his dining table.
I was expecting big things from Mechanical as well. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I'm glad you're honest. He's started already, Mechanical.
Yeah, started you mean to go, aren't I?
Exactly that. He's got another 12 rounds of this.
I'm glad I made it anyway, so I didn't leave you on your own, buddy.
No, exactly that. It's obviously nerve-wracking to start first race on your own, but we're here eventually.
Alright, mate, we'll be like Morecambe and Wise by the end of the season.
Exactly that.
Okay.
So
Should be in this lap, shouldn't it?
no, we're currently waiting for New Era. Yeah, we're waiting for New Era to catch up with the safety car currently.
He's got some way to catch up.
Yeah. Which hopefully they can get going again, try and keep them tyre temps back up.
Is there any way I can actually just view the race via broadcast instead of individual drivers? Or is that a silly question? Because I've got to actually pick individuals. Spectator menu.
Yeah, I've been trying to find the same thing, mate. I'm not sure if you can. It says broadcast. No, that's just...
Yeah. That's just for the individual driver you're on at the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, so they kind of flick through each driver and see what's going on.
It would be quite handy, wouldn't it? But...
We should have done a bit of practice on this, really, shouldn't we?
I think we should have done, but, you know... There's always next week.
Yeah.
We can have one bad week. As we're just waiting for the guys to catch up with the safety car to form the pack back up. Mechanical.
Do you have any idea on the distance how long these wets are going to go?
No, I didn't actually say. It didn't say. I don't think it's come up yet.
Shame Kane Lowry ain't in this one. He would have enjoyed this, wouldn't he? He would have gone to the end.
Yeah, exactly that. He would have done this one. He would have jumped in this one and then done Sundays on the same set of tyres. Still probably had 50% left in them.
He's still based on a set of Avons, I said just before.
That bloke is ridiculous. But then we've got another guy that's just come up from Tier 3, Gameful Odds, that loves to do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's Gameful in his first race in P4. I think he'd be happy with that start.
Should be a very interesting season.
Our Tier 3 championship last season.
Venom's another newbie as well, isn't he?
I believe so, yep. I believe he's making his debut this year, yep.
Yep, trained to Tier 2.
In the Alpine, we'll see if the Alpine boys do any team orders. Venom up 6 positions. This is a really good start from him as well.
There we go.
We've got a few in the pits now.
Going in Inters.
Oh, this should be interesting.
Someone's trying to take an early one. Let's have a look at this.
Well, if this pays off, this could be really, really good for them guys. Although obviously,
Kieran Trim, Bonneville and Trim, Kieran, yeah. JJ Trim and Cole Trim. Oh, well, that's going to throw me, innit? 5 boys on there, paranoid on Yinters now. They made that an early call.
As Colin says, it is a no-stopper on the wets. You can do the full race.
Yeah, they can.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't see him going a full distance on Yinters though.
No, definitely not. Nah, not a chance.
Incredibly wet to me.
This will be really interesting restart. See what tyres everyone is on.
Still someone right at the back there. Is that Cole? Yeah.
Yep.
Cole was right there in the back. It's alright, he's bringing the sandwiches.
It's because Mechanical is pit again. He went on to wets and then has gone into Inters now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why he's still at the back. Just wait for him to catch up. You got Paranoid now approaching the back of the pack. So your top 11 are still on the wets and your 12th down to 17th are on Inters. Obviously everyone else has done 4 laps on their wet so far.
Lost 3 cars already by lap 5 though.
Yeah, it's
17 left running.
It's definitely a difficult track, even like you say in the dry, so to be doing it in the wet is even worse.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens to track limits by the end of this one.
As Bacardi comes into the pits, and so does Saki to chuck on the inters.
All following suit.
So let's just
half the grid now on inters, near enough.
Let's just check what penalties everyone has. So
Saki's
Jack's
accidentally put the hards on by the look of it.
Oh, Saki. Yes, he has indeed. Yep.
More than myself last season.
I think what it is because he loves starting a race on a hard tyre and going as long as he can on it. So I think he's just got used to habits. As Kieron and Jack still have drive-through penalties, so that is to obviously keep in the back of our minds, which will be interesting to see when they serve them.
Definitely. You can't actually get rid of that on under a safety car, can you? So
no, exactly. Yeah, you got to wait until the safety car's in. See, for me personally, I like taking it as early as I can, get it out of the way, and then make up the time. Yep.
And then hope another safety car to try and catch the rest of the pack up again.
Yeah, exactly that.
With the racing.
And to be fair on this track, that's a perfect strategy because 9 times out of 10 you are probably going to have another safety car.
Yeah, exactly. It's quite unfortunate in the dry though. It's, when you're that far back, you're out of DRS zone, everyone's just constantly pulling away from you. Unless you're seriously quick on it, you're always going to be at the back, aren't you? So.
Yeah, exactly that. As we've just had the signal that the safety car is in this lap, we'll ride on board with Gainful and see if he can take the lead.
On JJ Trim to see how he can get some of these inters.
I'm going to watch the front three, see what happens at this restart. This New Era is just backing them all up as we speak. He's coming out the final corner.
One of my fellow Ferrari teammates. Can't be too biased, but I hope this goes well for him.
Well, New Era's my teammate, so
yeah. Go
on the boy.
You can cheer for him.
As Terriers makes a move on Gainful around the outside of turn 1.
Kieran's been disqualified from the session for ignoring his drive-through penalty. And that's a new one to me. There's been damage, someone's been put up there, someone's lost a wing. Venom's drawn down the pack. Yeah, Kieran's been disqualified for ignoring his drive-through. So I suggest to Jack, this is later to get in ASAP. Yeah,
100%. As Gainful's lost a position to Terriers. Terriers is up 4.
Yeah,
currently trying to hunt down.
Flying. He's up to 6 now and he's enters. He's made the
wow.
There. He's just down to 4 cars.
As Chip Hazard is up 12 positions. Saratel up 10. And I believe they're both still on the wets.
Yeah, JJ 6.5 seconds currently behind Chip. Cheers, just coming out at 5.8 seconds now already. He's absolutely storming and he's enters.
These guys at the front are really struggling.
Yeah.
Really, really struggling.
They go quite badly, quite quickly, unfortunately.
Yeah. As I can see a lot of these guys pitting, I'd imagine, after this lap. It looks like JJ's going to have a clear track, clear air.
Yeah, their hands going to be forced. They're going to lose too much time over these next 5-10 laps. It's going to be too much.
As New Era stays out. New Era has stayed out. Gainful has stayed out. Saratel has stayed out. And so has Terriers. They haven't taken the inters. The top 5 has stayed out on wets.
They're hoping for another big rain cloud, aren't they?
I believe so. As JJ is only currently 2 seconds off the back of Chip. New Era has created a bit of a gap to Gainful at the front with 1.3 seconds.
Down to second is Ace. Storming. Yeah, Jack's come in, he's done his pit. But it's his drive through that will get rid of. Unfortunately, he can't even go on the inters, can he?
No. Oh, no. I don't think it's. No, it hasn't served it. He's pit it. He's pit. It's pit him. I think it's pit him onto new tyres.
Put him onto tyres, but he didn't take the drive through for him.
Yes.
Wow. And he's put him on wets as well, if that's the case. Let's have a look here.
It's telling me it's on 7 laps. He's got a 5-second penalty.
Oh. So what's that actually done then? Is he?
He served his drive-through. Could be speeding in the pits.
Yeah,
or speeding in the pits, something like that.
Okay.
As Gameful has now reeled back in New Era. I don't know whether there was a mistake from New Era at the front there. Just one,
less than a second between the two guys at the front.
Yeah, and there's less than 2 seconds between P1 and P3, so this could be really interesting. JJ Trim all over the back of Terriers, comes down the main straight.
Yeah, Mechanical done well there. He's back up to P11 now. He's on the inters and he's back in the well in the mix. His time's coming down rapidly. So
really good stuff from Mechanical. As Saratel is up 11 positions in P3, just seeing if he can get a little bit of a sniff if Gameful and New Era can start fighting.
So Jack's straight back in the pits again now for his inters. Yeah. Best bet now, get it all out of the way.
Yeah, definitely.
Still got 26 laps of racing for Jack, so.
As Bonnie Val 99 gets 3 seconds. It's unlucky, they're up 5 positions in 6th.
Yeah, Cold. First one for track limits, first penalty there. It's not bad going off on all laps.
No, definitely not. As the top 3 are now all within a second of each other, with a little bit of a gap between P3 and P4 of about 3.5 seconds. I'm going to ride on board with Gameful and see if he can catch up with New Era in these last couple of corners.
Saratel F1 up by 11 places there in P3. Great drive.
Really, really good drive. Really good drive. Saki with a 3-second time penalty. That's unlucky for Saki, but he's up 6 positions. I think he'll be really happy with that. As we have, New Era is into the pits for inters. So is Saratel. Gameful has stayed out.
They're forced in. The guys in it, JJ's catching them so quite fast now.
Yeah.
That's just JJ with the lead.
Wow. And a 1:34.5 fastest lap.
Yeah.
He is absolutely flying on them.
We're looking at the top 10 cars now. We've got literally 8 guys on inters.
Yeah, just took the
tires. The only guys running in whites now.
Yeah. We've only got 2 penalties so far, which is Bonnie Val and Saki, both with 3-second time penalties. And so far, Gameful, Chip Hazard, Mahai, Nerf Pack are all yet to stop. As Gameful has a massive moment out of turn 5, I believe.
Yeah. Sort of thing in this weather, is it really worth defending?
No,
you know, it's the sake of losing it on the wets when it's someone with that much pace behind you, and it's let the man go, get in the pit safe.
Just looks like he's driving on skates. He's really struggling now.
Not worth bidding it over.
No. Let's see if JJ can take this nice and sensibly.
He's in no rush.
No, exactly that. I think he's going to wait until Gameful's in the pit.
Yeah, he's going to be fully aware that Gameful's going to have to pit at some point now. The track carries on driving like this.
Yeah. Gameful is in the pits. Gameful is in the pits. So your new race leader is JJ Trim with a 3.5 second lead over Bonnie Val so far. Not really got much action.
Top 5 guys now, all on the inters. So
as New Era is up to 10th after his pit stop.
Do we see the rain stopping at all this race?
I can't see it now. I think it's. I'll be very, very surprised if we see anyone on slicks.
Be interested if that does happen.
Paranoid up 12 position as Carl Trim seems to have a little bit of a moment.
There we go.
Just went off track. Venom with the new fastest lap. 1:34.4, I think that said.
I'll tell you what I should do is have a look if anyone's chatting to us on the old stream.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
See if I don't want to ignore anyone. If anyone's got any interesting input to give.
Terriers with a 3-second penalty. Track limits. Down 4 positions. He'll be looking to make them back quite easily. over the next couple of laps. Wow, Game 4 has come out with a 13-second gap over New Era. That can't be right. He's right behind him.
Yeah, as Colin said, Venom is a Tier 3 reserve. Was racing with us last season. It's looking alright. Just looking alright.
New Era with a 1:32.5, so the track is definitely ramping up. It's almost a 2-second gain in fastest laps in just 2 laps. See if Bonnie Val can start making some inroads into JJ Trim at the front. JJ's just chilling out there at the moment.
Yeah, he's all by himself, isn't he?
Yeah, he's all alone. The closest battle so far is we've got Bacardi and Cole Trim. Bacardi is absolutely all over the back of Cole Trim going into the chicane. He's just going to sit behind, he's having a little look.
Yeah, New Era, that fastest lap is 1.2 seconds faster than JJ. I think it's all a little too late there.
Yeah. Be interested to see where Bacardi can make this move at the moment, because it doesn't look like he's got anywhere so far. He might have a little look down into this next right-hander. And he does, down the inside. That's a lovely move. Great racing from you guys there. Bacardi is up into 4th. Can he make some inroads onto Paranoid now? Carl Trim will just be looking to stay on the back of Bacardi. Bacardi had some really, really good pace in qualifying, so I'm interested to see where that can come from in the race pace. As Mechanical has done really well to get back up to 6th. He's only 1.2 seconds off the back of Carl Trim now in this fight for 4th.
Yeah, he's done well.
Saratel going for a move up the inside of Mechanical, and he's got it done.
Let's have a look.
He's got it done.
Spectators, when you jump in between cars and cars, quite irritating. I spend
It's hard. As Mechanical is off,
binned it, ain't he?
Mechanical and New Era, it says, had a little bit of contact, so I'm not sure whether Mechanical had some contact with New Era or the other way around, but
I think he slid off his dining room chair, mate.
Yeah, Mechanical has got a 5-second penalty out of that. He'll be disappointed with that one. He's just got to get his head back down again.
Still
Mechanical, yeah, exactly that. And Mechanical is driving without no traction control. It's the first race without it. The closest battle we've so far we're on track is between Saratel and Carl. There's not much battling going on.
No, it's not. It's all quite quiet. I'm trying to see if New Era's catching Game 4 or not.
Saratel is catching and looking for a move on Cole Trim into turn 1. Will he get it done?
Perfect place. Yeah, he's got that.
Lovely. Really, really well.
Just about left enough room there.
See if Cole Trim can come back in.
Saki, another time penalty. So yeah, time penalty, you've got Bonneville on 3 seconds, Terry is on 3, Saki on 6, Chip on 3, Mechanical on 5, and Jack Slater on 3 seconds.
It does look like New Era is catching.
Yeah. He's reeling him in.
Yeah, definitely. JJ Trim at the front is just extending that lead even further now. It's sort of looking very, very much like his race to lose at this point.
Yeah, he's off 5.5 seconds plus the 3 second penalty for Bonneville, so
yeah,
he's quite comfortable out there now.
As Cole Trim has just fell off the back of Saratel. Saratel is now trying to hunt down Bacardi, his teammate. Both of these guys showing real good pace in qualifying. Saratel just got a little bit unlucky, I believe.
Saki just clumped them sausage curves on the chicane there. Oh.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing too much of that in the wet. As Venom gets a 3-second time penalty as well.
They start coming in now.
Yeah. Saratel over 1:31.5 is the fastest lap so far. I believe that's about a second again.
Trying to see if there's any standing water left on the track at all. I don't think there is anywhere there.
No. This could get really, really interesting for the last couple of laps if it carries on drying like it does.
Yeah.
Although the rain is still coming down.
Quickly now as well. It's going to have a nice run on him here into turn 1.
Yeah, riding on board with that now. Saratel is gaining really quickly. No, it's just sitting behind. Saratel is gaining.
No full sending there.
No, that's for you on Sundays, Dave.
Oh.
We'll leave that to you, bud.
Not so much for that now, my new steering wheel, buddy. I don't think it'll be full sending anywhere.
No,
apart from the wall.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh,
you should get pace in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, I was quite shocked with myself that mate. A P6 quali. It was good. I'm not
That's
up there.
Gainful is gaining on Cole Trim now. He's making his way back up the field. Saratel is also all over the back of Bacardi.
Yeah.
Tyres.
Still running 46% ERS as well there, Saratel.
Tyres. Yeah, Saratel has a 4-lap tyre advantage on Bacardi, so it'll be interesting to see what these guys do.
Carl here as well, he's catching his other. Oh yeah, he's burning some ERS. Burning that ERS. Well defended there, Carl.
Cole Trim on 11-lap old tyres.
Sorry if that was mechanical, he's dropped right back to P16 there.
Yeah. So the only real battles we've got going on so far is Saratel and Bacardi as teammates, and Cole Trim, Gainful, and now New Era is trying to get on this as well.
Oh, yeah.
Which Cole defending so much from Gainful will bring New Era right into it. Yeah. As Saratel has got past Bacardi. I wonder whether that was team orders there. Saratel currently with 4 lapper fresher tyres than his teammate, and 5 laps fresher tyres than Paranoids. We'll see if that gap can come down. It's currently sitting at 3.2 seconds.
The Red Bull set to make good points here. That was good.
Yeah, if they can keep where they are now, it's a real good start for them guys.
Yeah. If he's got the pace, he can start hunting down Paranoid. He's only 3 seconds behind, so
this gap, this fight for 6th could get really interesting now.
Yeah,
as you've got Gainful and New Era both within a second of Cole.
Definitely. Is he going to take the lunge? No. But
no. He's gone up the inside. Can he get the traction? Yeah, he's got the traction out, yeah.
Traction, yeah, he's got the right line now.
He's got the 6 laps. 6 laps left, 6 laps of fresher tyres.
Yeah, lovely.
So no wonder that looked quite easy for Gainful to get the traction down compared to Cole. Cole is still doing a really good job there.
The rear is right on the back of Cole now as well.
Yeah.
Right on the back of him.
As Paranoid is gaining on Bonneville now, 99. It's only 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, Bonneville now was running 6 seconds in the penalties. Which is going to cripple him, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's going to really cost him. Really cost him.
God, Mechanical, fastest lap. He's put 130.5 in the boy.
Where did that go? Where did that come from? Someone check his fuel mixture. Yeah, someone check his fuel mixture, will you?
He's pressed his nitrous oxide button, hasn't he?
Or he's probably let someone half decent drive his car.
Yeah, he's give it to his missus.
Yeah, that's it. As Venom is only half a second off Chip Hazard currently, I think that's going to be the closest battle so far we've got. Let's see if Venom can do anything.
Should be interesting. Gainful's going to try and get a march onto Bacardi.
Yeah. Venom's doing really well considering they're out on 9-lap-old tyres. The guys around him are all on fresher tyres and he's managing to gain.
Saratel only 1.2 seconds away from the back of Paranoid now.
The fight for P2 could really hot up. Obviously, you've got Bonneville with penalties, but obviously we don't know whether they're going to get taken off or not.
Nice line there for Saratel for the chicane.
Yeah. Both within 2 seconds. Within 2 seconds a second, this could be really interesting. Carl is absolutely breezing it out the front. JJ, sorry, is absolutely breezing it at the front.
Yeah, he's maintaining that gap now.
Yeah, he's just doing everything he needs now. Definitely his to lose.
He's seen them time penalties and then took a sigh of relief, I'm sure.
Yeah, I can imagine. Especially with that gap. That gap is just gaining every time. It's just going up and up and up. He's just completely breezed out the front now. As we have a car coming out of the pits. That's Jack Slater's on mediums. I'm going to stick on with Jack and see how he gets on. He's got absolutely no grip, so I think that might have been the wrong time to do that tyre change. Saki is within half a second of Mechanical currently on fresher tyres. As Saratel, it's all over the back of Bonneville, and Bonneville is all over the back of Paranoid. Paranoid just getting into second there. Saratel, although, has 5 laps fresher tyres. Oh, Saratel hits the back of Bonneville and sticks himself straight into the wall, loses the front wing. It's really unlucky from Saratel.
We're back in the room. Safety car. I just walked away. After my door, come back in the safety car.
So Saratel was going for a move on Bonneville. I believe he got a better exit and just clipped the back end, and that basically stuck him into the wall.
He's got no wing.
Yeah, so, and this game likes to just chuck out safety cars for pretty much nothing. Saratel comes into the pits. You've got Bonneville in the pits.
Well,
and
he
both.
ain't going in the pits. He's just missed the pit entry because he's got no wing and he's just gone straight back out on the track.
Oh, dear.
Absolute nightmare. So you've got to do another lap now.
Paranoid's gone onto the mediums. Bonneville on the softs. This could be really interesting now.
Yeah, no, this is going to be do or die.
I'm going to ride on board with JJ and see what he does at the end of this lap. I think he's going to stay out. I think he's quite comfortable.
Yeah, I think it's far too wet still for that.
Yeah.
Personally.
So you got a couple of guys. Oh, you got quite a few guys coming in now for slick tyres. New Era's on mediums. Mechanical mediums. Saki mediums. Jack Slater all on mediums.
When did we lose Anderson? I didn't even see that.
I didn't see that either, mate, to be fair.
We're bloody rubbish at this, aren't we?
That's probably where we got the safety car, to be fair.
Yeah.
Saratel running in P3 currently with no front wing.
Right.
This might work out quite well for Saratel. Especially with the safety car being out.
Heavy boy, everyone on pitting as well.
As
6 cars currently on mediums, 1 on softs. Excuse me.
now, what is JJ going to do as he takes the last second from last corner? Is he going to stay out? Is he going to go in?
He's going to stay out.
He's staying out. He's staying out.
But I think that was the right move there, personally.
Bacardi is in. That is going to hinder Saratel massively.
Oh dear.
They are double stacking. Gainful is going to gain a free position here from Saratel.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's really unlucky.
paranoid on the mediums in P2 and
Yep.
Bacardi on the mediums. So you've got a guy on inters and then a medium, a soft and a medium. So this is going to be very interesting on the restart.
As coal trim has gone back onto the inters.
Okay.
Fresh inters.
Saki is just DNF'd.
Oh, Saki.
Oh dear. Oh.
Well,
I enjoyed
this
racing with these boys last season. I was quite lucky to reserve for these guys and get a bit more race class with them all. So
it's always really handy racing with like better people around you. Definitely in this tier, some really good drivers in this tier.
help raise my game a bit quicker. So
You know, you've got Carl Trim. He's I've had the pleasure of racing him in tier 3 before. Obviously, Gameful last year I was racing and trying to get the title from him most of the season. Nerve Pack I've raced on most occasions. Mechanical, it's been a couple of years since I've raced him and he's gone downhill since then, so
yeah.
Terriers.
No sales on the cars apparently. Some Mark Trim.
That could be because I turned my mic volume up more than I did my game volume. Of course. Oh, fantastic. Where's the game input? Yeah, it should be on the side. Hold on, bud. Yeah, just give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds, buddy. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. No, certainly not.
And a P7 now. One man on the softs, Bonneville. God, it's right mixed to pack up that. Right mixed it up. Oh no, he's off track. I'm gonna stop riding along with Colin. I think I'm putting him off. Oh, he's binned it. He just wrote himself off.
Try that, Dave. See what that's about. See what that's like. Is that any better?
Have a listen in. Yeah, New Year's fast is left. Still incredibly low, mate. It's very.
Just leave it with me, bud. Technology is great until you need to use it. Yeah, 100%, mate. 110%. Fantastic. No, I don't think so. No, I don't believe so. Right, guys, if you just put up with the noise of the cars for the time being, I'll deal with it for next time. Don't want to be... Yeah. Yep.
Just laughing. Got myself out of trouble a few times. Oh, Terrier's 3-second hard fight again. This is the thing now. Wet patches all over the track. Struggling stuff.
Let's see what penalties we got. So we got Bonnival on 6, Terriers on 6, Chip Hazard on 3, Venom on 3, and Jack Slater on 3.
And then Connor's just commented, well, that was stupid. I was miles behind the safety car to cut my throttle, but it kicked my back in, chucking my rear end around into a wall. Stupid something game, and you can guess the middle word. I'm not going to repeat that on comms because I've made a vow to myself that there will be no swearing on this channel.
Dan said exactly the same thing, and then last season, I think it was like season 5, last race of the season, that was it.
Yeah,
F-bomb galore. F-bomb galore.
Alcohol intake as well with some of the commentators on the last race of the season.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, it was like the New Year's Eve party in 1994.
As DRS has just been enabled.
Yeah, no, this is going to open things right. Let's have a look at some times here.
We've got Bacardi. Bacardi is all over the back of Paranoid.
Yeah. Carl Trim is right at the back of the mirror as well.
Yeah.
He's eating rear wing as we speak. JJ's making moves. Oh, in the pits, JJ. He's gone on to the softs.
That'd be interesting to see if he can get himself back through that grid.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big ask in 10 laps.
Yeah.
Disappointed with that from P1. Highly disappointed.
New Era seems to be flying in that free air. See if Bacardi can make a move.
Yeah. He's looking.
Paranoid is just outside of that DRS of Bonnival.
There's all plenty of gaps between the rest of the cars.
Yeah.
It's a gameful up. So yeah.
Carl Trim looks like he wants to, yeah, he wants to make a, oh, he has.
He's gone, lost his rear end now. That's the problem. I wonder if they're struggling to keep the heat in the tyres with this wet track as well.
Yeah. As Bacardi makes a move down Paranoid onto the inside in turn 1. Does it nicely. Ooh, very close.
Not in wide. Did well not to touch there. He's just got a duck in the back of there now, mate. Tuck in nicely.
Yeah.
Get off that inside curve though. I've had a few nightmares on that. Doing some practice run, that inside curve can be horrendous.
It's horrible, it unsettles the car so badly.
I'm not going to pretend to like know what this corner's even called, but this one here as well, and on the right hand side, the long right hander.
I just do them as numbers. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, simple as that.
I'll get stuck after 6, mate.
Yeah, I'll get stuck after 1 hand, don't worry, I can't count 2.
Yeah.
As Bacardi is still trying to hunt down Bonnival at the front.
Yeah, he's on them soft bony Bonnival, so
yeah.
Again, time penalties, I think, fortunately.
See, because they went on to the softs quite early, didn't they?
Yeah, it's running 6-second time penalty Bonnival, fortunately, so
yeah.
Bacardi stays there. He's looking alright. Nothing crazy needed.
Let's see if Bacardi got DRS there. I think he was just outside the DRS zone. As we got
the DRS though. There's a little burn up there. Quite well
still too far away to make a move.
down the track for the rest of the boys are up to.
Gainful.
Looking back on the era. Turn 1, even though I've done probably 300 laps of this track practicing now, and still, every time I do it, I can't get the power down the same every time I do turn 1.
It's horrendous.
Yeah.
Hungary is not my favourite track, put it that way. Bacardi has just taken another few attempts out of Bonneville. Now within half a second.
Off JJ fastest lap 1:23.8. So yeah, he is absolutely tanking now.
Yeah. He's got 8 laps, 9 laps essentially.
Yeah, he's looking to score points though.
Bacardi looks like they're lining up a move.
Carl's catching Terriers as well. Terriers running 6 seconds penalty. Oh, good runs there.
I'll Gainful all over the back of New Era as well. We've got a couple of battles going on. We're going to stay at the front.
Finding right up.
We're going to see if Bacardi can get the move done. Here we go.
Dropping the back a bit there. No, he's not burning the RS either. I think he's happy to wait. He's got his bar back. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a completely different breaking points there.
Oh.
A bit too icy there.
Oh, as Gainful looks up the inside of New Era, I think he's got it done on the traction. He has. Back up to 6th with Gainful. Side by side. New Era comes back down the side of him. New Era takes that place back. What a scrap from them two guys. Carl Trim now within 2 attempts. So Bacardi.
Sorry mate, you carry on.
Bacardi is half a tenth.
Yeah, he's keeping his place though. He's just waiting by his time. Catching up some back markers now as well. So.
Yep. This could get really interesting. Yeah. Hopefully the back markers can get themselves out of the way. I think that might be Jack Slater.
I think them softs are going to start dying as well.
Yeah.
So I don't see him holding too much more pace, unfortunately.
Can we see if Bacardi?
Every time I was doing well, something went wrong. I got a skin or a bug.
Bonneville gets DRS from the lapped car ahead, which isn't going to help out Bacardi at all. They have a little moment out of turn 1.
Down a burn up here. He's going to try and take him in the T2, is he?
No. Not close. Not close enough.
God. Keep it nice and clean, boys. Oh, I don't know if there's going to be too much Vince in the room today.
It doesn't look like there is, to be fair. JJ Trim all over the back of Venom.
Yeah, JJ's flying on himself.
See if he can get the move done in turn 1. It looks like he will, quite comfortably.
Yeah, no problem at all. No point fighting that one. Next in line for JJ's Miai.
Yeah, let's see how quickly you can get him. It's currently 1.5 seconds the gap and it's coming down with every corner. Gainful half a second outside of New Era. We've got a car off the track. I believe that's Jack's getting out of the way for everyone. Bacardi's still only 3 attempts. Bacardi needs to do nothing silly here, yeah.
Yeah, this is he gets a nice drive out of this last shoulder. See him having a go. He's got a full DRS as well. Little burn. Yeah, DRS. This is like speeding candy from a baby if you're that way inclined.
That is a lovely move.
Nicely done. Patiently waited.
Yeah, very well done there.
I believe that would be the end of that.
Oh, JJ Trim making a move on my, or trying to make a move on my high. Just 2 attempts under. Sizing them up into the last corner. Just needs a nice exit out of here now.
I think me high is about to go from a me high to a me low.
Yeah, 100%. There's no stopping that. That is an absolute rocket ship. That is a rocket ship. Now JJ's in a bit of a weird position here because he's got lots of free air, but he doesn't really want free air. He wants to be on the back of someone.
Yeah, so no one's towing along really.
No, JJ picking up. JJ picking up a 3-second time penalty. That's really unlucky for JJ. Carl Trim, sorry.
Yeah,
Not JJ. I'm getting mixed up between the two here.
Might get excited, you?
Yeah, I am. As Bacardi has dropped Bonneville now. Reckon the soft tyres are starting to go off.
Yeah, near is looking alright here because he's got Terry's in front of me on a 6-second penalty and Carl just in front of me at 3, so he gets a bit of a move on here.
He looks like he's lining up Terriers.
Yeah, oh, nice. Tried defending it, but too little too late. So yeah, we got some move on now.
As Gameful tried to look up the inside of Terriers then as well. Gameful just needs to be sensible. All the guys ahead have got penalties. Whether he can get into the gap of the penalties or not.
Yeah, I think it's actually only 2 teammates in the top 10, which is the Alpha Tauri boys.
Yep.
And the other car's a single driver for the team, so.
Is he going to stay on board with Carl Trim as he's looking for a move on Paranoid?
Or Gameful's through.
Gameful is through on Terriers.
Nice move there. Nice move.
As Carl Trim is now lining up Paranoid out the last corner. Let's see if he can get a good exit down into turn 1.
I wonder if Gameful's going to get the DRS here on the rear as well.
It looks like he did.
Yeah, he certainly has. That's going to bring him right in for a bit of a lunge here towards the end of the race.
Paranoid currently flashing, which means it's underneath by 10% ERS.
God, he had a great drive here.
He really has had a really good race. Really good race.
Let's have a look where we've all started and where they're all finishing.
Hold on, mate.
Yeah, so Paranoid's up 12 positions.
Yep.
Riley's up 1. Bonneville's up 9. Chip's up 9.
Yeah, Paranoid's been very under the radar. He hasn't.
Quietly, though.
He's gone about his business in a really sensible way, and he's up into P3. Well, P2 with the penalties, if he can keep it there. He's just got to keep it nice and clean for the last couple of laps.
Paranoid there, suffering a bit of oversteer.
New Era looks like he's lining up Gameful for a move. Gameful goes a slight bit wide out the final exit, out the final corner. New Era looks a little bit too far away to go for the move into turn 1. See what sort of exit he can get out of turn 1. It's still too far away. Still too far away.
They've had all in this race though with the weather and
They've had everything here.
yeah.
Carl Trim is looking at the back of Paranoid again.
Just realised, I think, does that mean we've got to do an interview with Bacardi after this, is it?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I don't speak Dutch either.
No, me neither. I think they're just enjoying being on a boat boat, mate, I think.
We need Osso. Where's Osso? Carl Trim goes slightly wide out the final corner, looking to get the run on Paranoid into turn 1. He's gaining. Doesn't look like he's close enough. No, he's not close enough.
We're on the penultimate lap now.
Will he be close enough into the next corner? He looks like he's going to get a great drive. He's going to look to go around the outside. Paranoid just cuts him across last minute, just shuts the door on him. This is the closest battle so far we've got on track.
Definitely. You're more crying now than weeks.
Yep.
Involved, so. Race again, me I inside the pit.
Coal Trim has got 11% ERS. I believe Paranoid has about got the same. This could be really interesting.
David kicking himself.
Yeah, I think he'll be really disappointed after this race. He had it in the bag.
Did you have it in a tea bag though?
No, definitely not. There's only one tea bag.
There is. Keep the PG tip. So.
And here we go onto the final lap. Is Carl going to be close enough into the first corner? No, he's not. Is he going to get a good run out of here? He did last time.
Again. So he's got 6
No.
CDR S, so that's kick the can down the road there.
No. We're going to stay on board for as long as we can with Carl before we head on to our race leader, which is Bacardi. Paranoid doing really well so far, driving really cleanly. Not making too many mistakes.
Done really well.
Nerf Pack is within a second of Chip Hazard. Let's see if he can make a late move. As we're going to go on board with Bacardi to take the final 2 corners.
Oh, Chip's gone off track there.
And your winner, yeah, Chip is off.
Had a nightmare.
I think Nerf and Chip. And your winner of Season 8, Round 1 in Hungary of Tier 2 is Bacardi. Followed closely by Paranoid with 11 seconds between them. Followed closely by Bonnie Bow, 99. That's a great drive by you three. Well done. Coal Trim coming in 4th. Gameful in 5th. New Era in 6th. Terriers in 7th. Followed by Nerf Pack coming out the last corner in 8th. Chip Hazard now crossing the line in 9th. Loses his position to his teammate JJ Trim. JJ will be disappointed after that race, I feel.
Definitely. I think he took 6 seconds out of them 2 boys on the last 3 laps.
Yeah, he was absolutely flying.
Yeah, he was driving with a bit of aggression in.
So I'm just going to send some invites to the top 3. Just to see if we can get them in the lobby. In the chat for some interviews. Right, that is invite sent to the to the top 3, the podium sitters.
Yep.
Just wait for them to join. Just get confirmation of the final standings. As Paranoid has joined.
Hello, sir.
Hello, guys.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
Great drive.
It was a hectic race for sure.
Definitely. It was slightly understated there, to be honest. You snuck under our radar. We left you alone.
Usually when I hear you guys talking about me, I get nervous, then I feel more pressure. So.
Yeah. It's alright, you'll get used to that in this whole season. Something new to the interview section.
Congratulations, Paranoid. That's a great drive.
Thank you.
It's a really good drive, buddy. You were really, like I said, under the radar there. We didn't see too much of you, and then we just see you pop up in P2. So, really good drive.
Thanks, man.
How did you feel in the wets? Did you feel like you gained more pace in the wets?
Well, the first stint on the wets was pretty bad, I think. I prefer the Enters. That was definitely my strongest stint. I overtook I think like 8 or 9 people in the Enters, and then I had a good position for the once I switched to the mediums.
That's fantastic. I think you had, I can't remember, it was about 13, 14 places you made. Where did you qualify again, Tara, sorry?
I've started P15.
Oh, wow.
It's a gain of 13 places. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a great drive. So
Well,
everybody
thank you for
speaking to you a
joining
few
us,
more this
Paranoid.
season.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Thank you for doing comps.
Thank you, buddy. Take care.
Take care, man.
It was a bit messy today, buddy, but I think we did it quite well considering it was our first game.
Yeah. Right, we have Bonnieval 99 that is joining us. Finished in P3. What a race. How was that for you?
Well, first race here, and qualifying didn't go exactly how I wanted it to go, but yeah, the first bit of that race was not nice, to say the least. Very tricky conditions.
Yeah, you was a bit taken back and shocked to see the wet there.
Well, it said on the computer in the garage that it was like wet and dry, but the whole thing said dry. So I was like, okay, I'll run a dry setup, and then get onto the grid. Lo and behold, it's just chucking it down with rain. So I'm like, oh yeah.
And was that a... Oh, go on.
Sorry.
Sorry, Dave, you go ahead, mate.
No, did you get much practice on the wet at all, Bonnieville, or did you mostly dry practice?
I did have a wet setup. I was just debating whether to either use the wet setup and hope that it went dry when it did, or just gamble on that dry setup and hope that it dries up quicker than expected. Didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to go, but I've not really done much wet weather running in this game as of yet, so that was probably the first full 50% race I've done with mixed conditions.
That's a really good drive from you, Bonnieval, this evening. Really, really good.
Hopefully there's more of that to come, I hope.
Hopefully we'll be speaking.
Anything can happen in this league, so...
Exactly that, but I'm sure we'll be speaking to you a few more times this season.
I hope so as well. It was nice to hear, it going on in the stream in the background as well, because of Mechanical. Had it on after his little error, but we won't talk about that. But yeah, it's nice to be a part of CDR, and hopefully this is the start of many podiums. Any time will tell.
We look forward to seeing your progress over the course of this season, Bonnieval. Great drive, great P3 in the end. Really good stuff. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you for the time talking to us as well, mate.
No worries.
Take care, buddy. Have a good evening. And we will just give Bacardi just a couple more minutes to see if he will jump in with us. I have sent him an invite. Just because we would like to speak to our race winner this evening. See where we can get. Well, what a first race that was, Dave.
Yeah, it was good, mate. It's had a bit of everything there, didn't we? So
that was a bit.
I think a few guys probably got caught off guard. I said with this weather, even myself, I've not done much wet practice at all for this. So yeah, here he is. He has joined us.
Here he is.
He's graced us with the presents. Round of applause for Mr. Bacardi on the race win.
Well done, Bacardi. Great win.
I'm sure, mate.
So tell us from your perspective, how was that one?
Yeah, I believe you was one of the first guys to go into it, weren't you, Bacardi? Yeah, there's about a pack of 4 or 5 of you guys that all jumped on the Inters, and it was definitely the right call there. I think everyone else got caught off guard, and it was definitely the right move. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's always hard to see when you're commentating. We can only see what we can see. We can't feel what you're feeling. So it was it still looked like it was wet to me.
So Bacardi, what are your expectations for this season coming? The whole race P1.
But Tier 1 next season then, Bacardi, yeah? Is that what we're calling it already?
Well, but if we see strategies like that being called from you, I'm sure we can see you on the podium some more. I'm looking forward to seeing a battle between you and JJ Trim in the season to come.
He was fast.
He was really quick.
Right now.
Yeah.
He'll be gutted.
Yeah, I do just want to speak about that because obviously you were on course to get pole position. What happened during your final run? Yep. Well, hopefully there's no more of that in Q3 for you, and we'll see you on pole a few more times.
Yeah, it was all kind of irrelevant in the end because he ended up winning it anyway. So
it did not matter. It did not make a difference.
It did not make a bit of notice. So no, the pace was there, mate. It was steady today. So you made all the right calls.
So. Hopefully we'll sound a bit more confident in future, especially from my end, but we do appreciate the comments. Thank you, Bacardi.
Yeah, thank you, Bacardi. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your whiskies.
See you, buddy.
Bye now.
And that is...
thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. Thank you for joining me in the end.
Yeah, no, we got there, buddy.
I'd much rather you be late than never. Much easier with two than one.
I'm like a princess, always turn up late.
I don't mind that, as long as you're here, that's all that matters. Right, thank you very much, Tier 2. Thank you to all the viewers out there that tuned into this evening. Next week we are, let me just quickly check the calendar.
I think we're at Jeddah.
I'm going to go with what you're saying. No, we are in Belgium.
I'll talk about my own tier, aren't I?
We are in Belgium, and it is a sprint race next Friday.
Oh, nice being at Spa.
So that'll be a nice, interesting Friday night for everyone. Hopefully,
we could have a spot more weather as well. We could have a little bit more rain.
I'm really looking forward to this. Really looking forward to this.
The next week should be really good as well.
This is great. Right, thank you very much, guys. Take care. Have a great evening. See you, Dave.
Take care, buddy. Thanks all. Bye now.